Around the World, Irish Poker, Chico High Low, Monkey Balls, Foam Game, North Carolina, Up and Down the River, Cannon Ball, John Theis, Harry Curie, Tim de Withen, Charleston Special, Death Valley, or Unlucky Sevens. Seven is a card-based drinking game, similar to, but more complex, and at the same time quicker, than President. The game requires one standard 52-card deck of playing cards. More decks can be added to accommodate additional players and increase difficulty. Rules. The game is divided into 2 rounds. The first is a guessing, a probabilistic round where players must make predictions about the card to be drawn, while the second is completely chance-based. Round 1. In the first phase of the game, each player must make a prediction about the card to be drawn on their turn. The dealer deals each player 4 cards face-up, but before dealing each card, the dealer asks the player a question about the card. If the player guesses correctly, they may give a drink, i.e., select a rival player who must drink. If their guess is incorrect, they must instead take a drink. The players keep the cards that are dealt to them as they are required for the later queries and are the basis of the second round. The questions are equals card 1 equals. For the first card, the player must predict the color of the card draw. Red, hearts and diamonds, or black, clubs and spades. Equals card 2 equals. For the second card, the player must predict whether the value of the card drawn will be higher or lower than the first card they were dealt. A third, legitimate, but rarely chosen option is same, where the card is predicted to be of the same value as the first card. Values are usually ordered deuce through ace, but other sequences, such as ace low, are possible. Equals card 3 equals. For the third card, the player predicts whether the value of the card drawn will be between the values of the first 2 cards, in or outside of those values. Out. As with card 2, there is a third option of same, which is a prediction that the value will match one of the 2 cards already present. Equals card 4 equals. Unlike the second and third questions, the fourth card's question is not directly related to the cards drawn before it. Rather, the player simply predicts which suit the card will be, depending on rules agreed upon before the game. The player will guess one suit, or simply guess same or different with regards to the suit drawn as to whether it is the same as the original 3 cards dealt or different to them. Round 2. Unlike the first round, the second phase of the game is entirely chance-based and all players participate at the same time, rather than taking turns as in round 1. The dealer deals 8 cards, face down, from the deck, placing them in 2 columns, the give column and the take column. The dealer then flips each card over in sequence, starting with a take card, then proceeding to the give card, and then moving to the next position in the column. If any of a player's cards dealt to them in the first part match the value of the revealed card, they must take a give drinks. If multiple cards in a player's possession match the revealed value, they are each counted separately. The quantity of drinks each card is worth increases as the cards are revealed. The values are traditionally 1 drink, 2 drinks, 4 drinks, and half a beer. If mixed drinks are being used, half a beer is considered to be the same as half a glass. If shots are being used, not recommended. There is no established value of half a beer, but the implication is that a large quantity should be consumed. When a player is giving multiple drinks, they may, at their option, split them up amongst multiple players. Splitting up a half a beer can sometimes be contentious as the precise relationship of this Abstract quantity 2. An integer number of drinks is undefined within the rules of the game. However, 8 drinks is commonly used in lieu of half a beer. Variations. The increasing drink value of each card in the second round may also be applied to the first round. This option serves to increase the quantity of alcohol consumed. The values of the cards in the second round may be reduced to a linear sequence of 1, 2, 3, 4. This reduces the drinks consumed and allows for more rounds to be played. A face card may be considered to count for twice the standard number of drinks it would otherwise have granted. The increasing value of the cards in the second round, and/or the first round if that variation is used, can be increased to 1, 2, half a beer, and a whole beer. A fifth card may be dealt in the first round, usually between the third and final card. The question here is odd, even a picture card. Quote, this results in players ending with a 5-card hand, and allows for the player with the winning poker hand to overrule any drinks applied in the second round of that game. A card may be added to both ends of round 2's columns, one being indicated as a give and the other as a take, and following the same rules as round 2's columns, with each end card being worth 12 drinks, or a full beer. A different game of the same name features a circle of players each flipping a card in turn, with a different drinking scenario associated with each card. 2s allow the player to force another player to drink. 6s make all males drink, etc. Some cards have a quick game, with the loser drinking. After the card is flipped, it is placed under the tab of a beer can until the stack of cards forces the tab open, at which point the player has to drink the entire can. See also, list of drinking games.